pregnant and having depression are really too dissimilar. Bear with us, I've done the research, because when you think about it, both of them massively impact your life, don't they? Change your life, completely throw your life upside down, affect how you live on a daily basis. The only difference between being pregnant and having depression is one of them is much fucking easier to get rid of. And if you didn't like that joke, you cannot argue that it's factually accurate. So when I was 15, my mate Katie disappeared in English, took 1 pill and came back the next day fixed. I take 3 pills a day and I'm still fucking mental. That is not fair. Not seen fair. But I've got a nephew. I love him. I love him so, so much. He's the best thing to have ever set foot on this planet. He's incredible. He's my best friend in the world. I would do anything for that little boy, absolutely anything. I'd take a bullet for him, I'd walk on glass for him. He is my entire life. I've also got a niece, but I just tolerate her. Give her or take, really. Not a big fan. I used to talk about my nephew quite a lot, and I used to say his name on stage, but recently my sister was like, can you not use his name on stage anymore? I was like, why? I'm only saying like really nice things. I'm so proud of him. I want everyone to know about him. She went, yeah, but think about it, Lauren. Loads of pedos about. I was like, right, I'm not following your logic, but he's your son. I've got to respect that. Won't use his name on stage anymore. My niece, on the other hand, genuinely called Maya. So if there's any in, do with that information what you wish. Oh, he's amazing. He's incredible. I'm loving watching him grow up. That is what I find fascinating. I held him the very first day he was born, watched him take his first steps, say his first words. I'm seeing this little human just grow up in front of us, and it's incredible. He's 6 now, and I like watching his likes and his dislikes. His latest obsession is leopards, and like more specifically, leopard prints. And I don't know if you've ever seen a tiny half Geordie, half Mexican. That's a thing I do not have time to address. Tiny little half Geordie, half Mexican, deaf little 5-year-old, just adorned completely in leopard prints. But it's like a pimp fucked Pat Butcher, and that's what they came out with. It's amazing. I think I don't like watching people talk down to kids. I like to treat them like a little adult. I think that's what makes them sort of intelligent and more switched on. I like to treat them like real, proper grown-up people. So I was like, mate, why do you like leopards so much? He comes crawling towards us on all fours. And he went, it's obvious. I went, well, it's not obvious, or I wouldn't be asking you. Why do you like leopards so much? He went, oh, honestly, you're so silly. A leopard doesn't ever, never change their spots. I was like, yep, I'm aware of that. That doesn't really answer my question. He went, it does. That's why I like them. It means they're beautiful just the way they are. I thought that was really sweet. So I was like, I'm going to tell him what he said is a nice thing, because we're too quick to tell kids off when they've said something wrong. We're not quick enough to praise them when they've said something nice. But before I could even say it, he licked us from chin to forehead and went, oh, and they can like proper rip a man apart as well. I mentioned he's deaf. He genuinely is. He wears a hearing aid to help him hear, but we feel really bad because we didn't know he was deaf. He's 6 now, like I said, and we didn't know he was deaf till he was about 3. We just assumed he was really fucking ignorant, but he's not. He's deaf and he's also ignorant. I want to make that abundantly clear. And it's fine. He's fine with it. We're fine with it. No one treats him any different. It's brilliant. And I think my mum was secretly chuffed when me and Jamie split up, because I think she thought I was going to replace my nephew with a baby of my own. Because she knows how much I love him. She knows I worship the ground he walks on. And she rang me up not long after I moved to London. She went, do you miss home? I was like, of course I miss home. It's home. She was like, so you miss your nephew? Yeah, of course I miss him. She went, well, don't get pregnant. And I was like, that's quite a jump to make. I was like, I'm not going to get pregnant. She went, I know, I'm just worried you're going to try and replace him. And if you have a baby, it won't be your nephew. It'll be a person all of its own. And I think if you looked after your nephew, you change your mind about kids, because your nephew's very full on. You only get the fun bits of him. You get him for a couple of hours every time you come and visit. If you had him all day, every day, you'd realise he's full on, he's intense, he's go, go, go all the time. He needs a lot of love, support and attention. That boy is on all the time. He does not have an off switch. I was like, he's deaf. He wears a hearing aid. I can fucking assure you, he comes with an off switch. And I love that joke. Like, I've peaked, it can leave. I love it because I like I really do. I'm very self-aware. I know that joke causes different reactions. There's people who laugh, which is what I want. There's people who don't know if they can laugh, because they're like, it's a deaf child, that's not mine, is this okay? There's people who don't laugh because they don't find it funny. Totally fine. I'm very aware that comedy's subjective. People like and dislike different things. That's what makes us unique and special. There'll be people who leave here tonight and go, I really liked her. She was really funny. What a good laugh. She's going to go far. And they're right. And there's people who leave here and they'll go, nah, she was shit. I'm not buying that on DVD for sure. And they're wrong. And that's how comedy works. That is exactly how it works.